Babala ng ilang eksperto, hindi pa rin ligtas ang Pilipinas sa trade war ni US President Donald Trump, lalo na tumitindi ang palitan ng taripa sa pagitan ng US at China. Narito ang agenda report ni Soo Jin Kim.
Sa gitna ng tumitinding trade tensions at political uncertainties sa Amerika, sabay na ibinabasura ng mga investor ang US stocks at bonds.
That has hurt the US because, yeah, right. I guess President Trump didn't realize that the yields of these bonds would go up so high when people were selling. So it's a double whammy.
Ang tanong, makaiiwas ba ang Pilipinas sa dagok ng sell-off na ito?
We're not that insulated or we're not that shielded considering the sensitivity to how the local markets react to the US Treasury yields. But one thing to consider, or at least a positive thing to consider, is our credit spread versus the US actually tightened quite a little bit. But on the local end, it will continue to be directly affected with heightened volatility in US credits, in US treasuries, especially with the upcoming supply.
Well, on one hand, in the past, right, when the US sneezed, we catch a cold, right? So there is still that. We're still coupled to the US to a certain degree. I'm just hoping that because of what's happening, people now will look for other alternatives, and they will see that Asia, specifically Philippines, is a good investment.
Pagdating ng linggo, tumaas ng bahagya ang stock futures ng Wall Street matapos i-anunsyo ng White House na hindi kasama sa bagong taripa ang mga smartphone at computer galing China. Ngunit sa kanyang post sa social media, nilinaw ni US President Trump, hindi pa din lusot ang China sa di patas na pagtrato nito sa Amerika. Habang tumitindi ang gulo abroad, ang mga foreign investor ay nakaabang muna at ang karamihan ay nagpapark ng cash sa short-term instruments habang hinihintay ang paghupa ng bagyo. Ang rekomendasyon,
I guess if I were to give advice to investors is stay on short-term securities for now, for the time being until the storm passes. There's a method to this madness. At the end of the day, I think generally yields will move lower in the long run. But in the short term, we have to just maybe swallow a bitter pill at this point in time.
If you want to be safe, is gold, and then especially if you're in the Philippines, then the peso is strengthening, so why dollars you'll have a loss. Stick to your local currencies. So buying Philippine corporate bonds and buying Philippine equities, especially the good dividend-paying ones, are still going to be a good investment.
ayon kay BDO Capital President Ed Francisco, maraming investors ang nagbabawas na ng exposure sa equities at nililipat ang kanilang pera sa AAA-rated corporate bonds na may yield na 6 hanggang 6.5%. Inirerekomenda rin niya ang pag-lock-in sa mahabang tenor habang mataas pa ang long-term rates bago pa tuluyang bumaba ang interest rates sa mga susunod na buwan. Para sa agenda, Soo Jin Kim, Billionaire News Channel.